guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making banana bread. I have 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour here and 3 ripe bananas. Over on this side I have some sugar, brown sugar, and some butter. We're gonna come back over on the side where the dry ingredients is, the flour, all-purpose flour, and I'm gonna add all the other dry ingredients to it. So we're going to go with the salt. It's going to be quarter teaspoon of salt in here. There that goes. On to the baking powder. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder in here. All right. We're going to move on to the ginger powder. And we're going to add a quarter teaspoon of ginger powder in. So a quarter teaspoon of ginger powder in here. Here goes the ginger powder. Moving on to the cinnamon powder. We're going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon powder in here. 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon powder. Moving along, and we have the nutmeg. We're going to also add a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg as well. Half a teaspoon of nutmeg. And then we're going to move on. We're going to move on to the last dry ingredient we're going to add in there, and that's going to be the baking soda. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of baking soda in the mixture as well. The baking soda here. That's all the dry ingredients. I'm going to get a spoon and we're going to mix it all in. I'm going to mix it all in here and we're going to set this aside. I am now combining my brown sugar and my butter. I have like around 8 tablespoons of butter in here and around, say, about 5 tablespoons of sugar. We don't want to add too much sugar because remember, the bananas are ripe and they are sweet, so we don't want to over sugar it because remember the bananas also are sweet. So we're going to get this combined, not for long. So I have 2 eggs here. I'm going to whisk them together to add to my sugar and butter mixture. I'm going to whisk them and then add them to the sugar and the butter. That's good. We're gonna come over here and add them to the sugar and the butter. Get that away. So we got eggs in here, the 2 eggs with some sugar, brown sugar. I am now going to add some more ingredients to the banana bread. So I have some lemon juice over here. I'm going to add about roughly, say, like a tablespoon of lemon juice. We have some browning over here just for a little color. I like my banana bread to have a little color, say around about a teaspoon of browning. I'm gonna stir that in. See, the browning give the mixture this nice brown color. We're gonna add some vanilla extract in there. Say about 1/2 teaspoon. Combine that. And we're gonna add some sour cream in there. I'm going to say about 3. Sour cream helps to make the banana bread moist and nice. So we're gonna add about 3 tablespoons. So 1. We're gonna go 2 and 3. So that's 3 of those. And we're gonna whisk it in. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and add some milk of your choice. You could add whole milk, almond milk. Right now I'm gonna be using Chobani oat milk. It's extra creamy, so that's what I'm gonna be using in here. So I would say around a half a cup. Yeah, around a half a cup. And we're gonna mix that in. Alright, now we're going to set this aside and we're going to get the bananas all mashed up and ready to add to the mixture. Alright, so I have my 3 bananas here. I'm going to take them out, the skin, and I'm going to put them in my bowl right here. Alright. Let me break them up. This is the last banana right here. Alright, I got a fork in here. I'm going to smash them. Take your time. I'm taking my time just little by little. It doesn't have to be perfectly smashed, because when it's baking, it will dissolve. So I'm going to break them down. It goes. They're ripe, so it's quite nice and easy to break it down. Okay. We're almost to the desired texture that I want, so keep going for a little bit more. See how that looks? That's how we want it to look, just like that. All right, it's nice and combined. All right, that's good. The banana is mashed up. I'm going to add it to my wet mixture over here. So just go ahead and pour it in. All right, that's the bananas, and we're going to stir it in with the wet mixture. Combine it. Mix this in. So what we're going to do after this, we're going to remember that dry mixture from the beginning. We're going to go ahead, get the dry mixture, and we're going to add it in there little by little. This is dry mixture here. We're going to add it in here little by little. So we're going to add a little bit at a time. So that's a little bit. Stir it in. All right. I'm going to add a little bit more. Stir it in again. It's always best to add it little by little. Alright, we're going to stir this in. It's looking wonderful. I'm going to add a little bit more. Alright, I'm going to stir it in. So the wet and the dry ingredients is all combined here. So I realize this is a little bit too thick to the consistency that I want. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and add a little bit more of my Chobani oat milk to it. Just a little bit, probably like half a cup or a quarter cup, less than that, just to get it to a little bit more looser consistency. I mean, you could do it whichever way you want. The way that I had it just now, it would have been perfectly fine if you put it in the oven like that, but I just want my mixture a little bit looser than that. My bread pan here, and I'm just gonna grease it. I have some coconut oil cooking spray. I'm gonna go ahead and grease it with that. I just spray it in the bottom and the sides, not too much, all the sides and the bottom. That's good. We don't need any more. All right, we're gonna go ahead and add our mixture in. All right, here goes the mixture. I'm gonna add it in there. All right, that's good. Get rid of that there. I'm gonna clean up the sides. All right, I have my oven here being preheated at 350. I'm gonna clean this up and then I'm gonna add it to the oven. Banana bread is ready for the oven. I'm gonna put it in the oven here. Go ahead and put it in. Banana bread in. I'm gonna check back in a little to show you guys what it looks like. All right. Okay guys, this has been like a half an hour now since it's been in the oven. Let's check on it, see what it looks like. It looks like this. This is half an hour in the oven. All right, it looks good. Everything looks good. It's getting along good. All right, we're gonna put this back in, and I'm gonna come back when it's all done, show you what it looks like when it's finished and how long it took. And the bread is now finished. It took 1 hour and 10 minutes to bake. This is what it looks like. It's all done. It looks real good, and I know it's gonna be delicious. It smells amazing in here. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.